So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. So I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I wanna. Oh, y'all not feeling this song? I know someone who is, and he goes by the name of Ty Tuivasa, aka Mr. Shoey, aka Mr. Chug the Beer from a random guy shoe in the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, that was insane. Ty Tuivasa versus Greg Hardy, the third main card event, man. Third main card fight, man. Heavyweight contest. And man, from the start of this thing, it was hilarious, bro. Obviously, Greg Hardy, man, he is a polarizing figure, right? And the UFC, they do a good job promoting him in terms of talking about the NFL background. And they don't really talk about why people don't like him. But obviously, if you have the internet, it's clear why people don't like him as well. So, people are going to tune in for that. And he plays into it. You can see at the beginning, man, he's getting his introduction, hearing the boos, and he plays into the crowd. He's embracing that part of it. And good for him, right? Can't live your life, in regrets. You got to just move forward and try to make the best of this situation. And that's ultimately what it appeared that he was trying to do last night. But then the intro for my man Ty comes on. And you heard the intro that I was singing. That's the song that he walks out to. Yes, the heavyweight man comes out to a UFC main event card, or excuse me, a UFC main card pay-per-view fight. Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier. I mean, this is massive. He comes out to Spice Girls, baby. And he's singing literally every single lyric. I can't make this up. I'm like, okay, man, this is the third verse. It's Sporty Spice. He's definitely not singing Sporty. So he knows Scary Spice verse 2. I couldn't make it. Was crazy. And literally, you see all the guys in the crowd just like, and then all the girls, they're just killing it. Oh, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. My wife, she was going nuts. I'm just like, yo, are you for real right now? Is this really what's happening? It's about to be a fight. So the fight starts now. And this is the interesting part because with Greg, not as skilled just yet because he's still very young in the UFC. I mean, this is third year, and he was coming off of a 7-month layoff where he really said he wanted to just focus on his training. So, not a lot of in cage experience for Greg, but Greg does have knockout power, and we've seen that with some of his fights, and he had been improving. But we know with Ty, he also has dynamite in his fist. He's not a guy that you want to stand up and trade with, which he said after the fight. Now, Greg said the same thing prior to the fight, but fight starts, and now we're going to get a chance to see who is actually telling the truth here. Who is the person with more dynamite in their hands? And we got that answer very quickly. Now, Greg initially, I thought he hurt Ty. I thought he had caught Ty a little bit and made Ty stumble back. And that's ultimately what made Greg become a little bit more aggressive and get into that firing range with Ty. But then Ty catches Greg, and literally, upon arrival of said fist to Greg's said chin, lights out, hand on his eye, like, you see his face start to grimace, and it is over. I mean, the big man falls, and yeah, it was nothing that he was gonna do. I can't remember who the ref was at the time, but the ref runs in there right away, stops it. I mean, you can see Greg was out. I mean, even when the fight got stopped, and Ty is going around doing a celebrating. He's taking a chug out of somebody's shoe cage side. Greg is still down. I mean, it was one of those shots where Greg didn't see it. It just caught him perfectly in that eye. And yeah, you just see the big dude crumble, man. It was a sight to be seen, man. But for Ty, man, very, very awesome performance. You talk about a guy that could get the crowd going. Ty did that both entering in the octagon, his performance in the octagon, and then as he's leaving out the octagon, literally, my man is taking beer chugs out of random people's shoes. I mean, I can't make this up. It was epic. I mean, you talk about having a good time on a Saturday night. That's the guy you want to be with, ladies and gentlemen. That is the guy you want to be with. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do with him next, man, because like I said, that was very dominant of a performance. People are going to tune in to watch Ty now because of that. We want to see, can he come out to Spice Girls again, or is he going to pick a different song to come out to? Does he still have that type of knockout power versus the next opponent? And can we get another shoey? Because for me, I'm a sneakerhead. So when I saw that, I started to get up out the bed, go ahead, get me a little shoe, pour me one, and but I was in the bedroom, so I didn't want to do that. All right. But either way, next time I got y'all. All right. Next time for certain it's going down. But that's the guy, like I said, I'm ready to tune in for. Now, Greg is going to be interesting as well because the way the current UFC heavyweight roster is set up, he doesn't have any opponents that he's had success against, right? So now we're going to need to see him against this new crop, the new roster. But at the same time, he hasn't, really had to earn his way to the UFC. We knew, the storyline in terms of why he got this opportunity. The name really helped him out. But that's going to be the part that's interesting with him, man. In terms of, if you're Dana White, do you put him on another main card like how he's been able to do these past 2 fights? And this is a pay-per-view card. I mean, a Conor McGregor pay-per-view. This is massive. Or do you, like I said, you put him on prelims, or do you, send him down to a different organization, whether it's Bellator or one of these other, mixed martial arts companies and stuff like that, because we haven't seen a lot of success from Greg against this crop of UFC opponents, and he hasn't had success against anybody that's been ranked. So that's the other part with Greg. But people do tune in for Greg because they want to see him get beat up. I mean, it's kind of like the Floyd Mayweather effect, maybe not to the same extent. And obviously we see it with Conor McGregor as well, but Greg Hardy does have some of that. And we know why, but that is a selling factor. So that's the part to be interested about Greg, to just see his future with the UFC. But as a whole, man, Tai Tuivasa. But let me know your thoughts on the fight, man. Let me know who you want to see those guys fight next, man. And ultimately, if you're digging the Spice Girls intro, man, because I low-key wasn't, but after the fight, I digged it, man. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And as for y'all to appreciate me appreciating y'all, so until next time, baby, peace.